Alright, everybody, didn't have time to do an intro today, so we're just going to hop right into it. Appreciate all you guys tuning in on this Tuesday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the country. We got this battle between George Washington and Army in college basketball. First of two games that we're calling today. We got Florida Duke later tonight, as voted on by you guys. We're going to start off with this one between the Revs and the Cadets. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. My name is cgiulianihpu. If you've never been to one of these streams before, how it works like this, fire one on the channel, any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation, I get to your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order I see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this one, George Washington or Army? If you are a member, you can share us for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for George Washington and for Army. Starting lineups for both these teams. For George Washington, you got one change. Marshall got injured last game against Murray State. That 96-95 loss in the Cayman Islands Classic. So he will not be in the lineup. To start, Autry, Benjamin, Jones, Castro, and Johnson in the starting lineup here. Johnson, last time out, played 30 minutes off the bench, scored 17 points, second most on the team. As for Army, from their last game against Marshall, there is a change in the lineup there. Holloway, Curry, McCarthy, Tate, and Everson. Furman not in the starting lineup for this one compared to the last game, so one change over there. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Minus 27 George Washington on the spread. We'll see what happens. These teams met last year, and we are doing this one today. Appreciate all you guys being here again. If you never do one of these streams, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this episode at a time. I should also note that every donation counts for this thing called You Make the Call. You're going to help me decide which game we are calling next Wednesday in college basketball. Hang on. Instead of time to, you make the call. The options are Charleston, USF, Western Kentucky, Marshall, Maine, Boston, or Delaware, GW. We're officially underway here. Let's get this game underway between Army and George Washington. Up top it goes, and here we go. Starting off here, George Washington against Army. Let's get this thing going. That was actually a really quick start. Trying to work the baseline here, trying to post up. Johnson, George Washington in the blacks. Baby hook, that one is good. And George Washington takes the early 2-0 lead as Johnson floats down up the redshirt junior from Princeton. So now here is Curry. Curry gives it up top. Trying to post it from the elbow now, have to reset. Goes back up top to Everson. Everson picks up his drill at the top. Goes off to Tate. Tate to the side. Curry on the near side. 10 on the clock. Trying to work it inside down by the baseline. Goes back up top. Give and go Curry. Thinks about taking a three. Now going to go behind the back pass. Up top. Tate now kicks it out for three. That one rims out. Rebound on the play, though, by Army. So they'll get a second chance here. Picked up by Holloway. Corner three. That one no good. And it will bounce. And the rebound on the play by Jones for the Revs. This one's on ESPN Plus. Yep, this one's on ESPN Plus. In the corner here, Benjamin trying to post up. Now goes back up top. It's Johnson. Johnson weaving it around. To the top, it goes back to Jones. He'll try a three over the hands of Holloway. That one too strong. Rebound on the play by George Washington. Will get a second chance here as Autry kicks out to the near corner. Johnson for three. That one misses short, and it falls right to Everson for Army. Both teams missing threes early on. Curry. Now in the corner, three ball. That one's good. So Army gets the three that time in the corner. 3-2 the score. Jones. Now up top here, Benjamin kicks out to the corner. So Johnson looking for some help. We'll try and feed it down low. Gets his pass down there and a beautiful feed. And the layup is good. Nice feed down low. Have the height advantage on Army. Taking advantage of that. 4-3 your score early on. Now it's Tate. Backdoor cut for Holloway. Not there, so Holloway's going to go back up top. Pick on the right side. Set by Tate. Feeds it down low to Tate. There you go. 5-4. Nice job there. Pick and roll. And Tate gets it. Tate last time out in that overtime win against Manhattan. 9 points. A good showing here so far offensively. Jones trying to drive inside. Work on it. Work on Everson. Corner three on the side. Foul. That should be 3 free throws coming up for George Washington. Last time out. Shot 79% at the line. It's going to be Autry at the line for the Revs. Autry this season, 86% at the free throw line, averaging about 9 points per game this season. Tell you guys about my 4-year-old niece to qualify for Make-A-Wish. Oh, that's awesome. Going to go to Disney? That is amazing. First free throw is good. They do such good things. They do such good things. That's awesome. How's it going, Billy? Oh, our college was the only one that had class on a 20-mile radius. That sucks. Man, just because of the snow. Second free throw is also good. 6-5. Julia Sickos game. Also, my friend streamer is Doll Passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe to this episode, on the channel. 6-5, this third free throw is good. So Autry goes 3 for 3 at the free throw line. Autry last time out against Murray State did not shoot a free throw, but again, the team shot 79% that game. 7-5 your early score. Curry taking it down, working on Jones. Gets it back after the pick from Tate. He'll kick it out to the far corner. He's double, goes back up top to Everson. Everson swings it out immediately to McCarthy. Now trying to post up Tate. McCarthy, he'll get fouled by Johnson. So he tries to drive inside. That's the first on GW. I think Army can win this. It's going to be tough. It's going to be extremely tough. George Washington off to a great start this season. 6-2. Went to OT, or played a very good game against a very good Murray State team. I think they have a shot. They absolutely have a shot. Tate kicks down the corner. Three ball is good. Curry to Holloway. And Holloway knocks down the three. 2 threes for Army early on. 8-7. Now it's Jones. Jones feeds it to the near corner. Benjamin back up top to Jones. Jones swinging it around. He'll try a three over the hands of Everson. Plenty of time on the clock. Not a great look. Shot is no good. And Curry gets the board for Army. Pick on the left side, set by Tate. Looking for some help, gives it off. It's Tate, and they'll get the travel on Tate. Too early for basketball. How's it going, welcome? Appreciate it tuning in. Got a sub here. Dinkins checking in, as is Oregon. And checking out for the Cadets is McCarthy. So Dinkins checking in. The Duquesne transfer. Only had 6 points less off the bench in 19 minutes. It's J.A. Oregon. Dinkins in the corner. Now back up top to Dinkins. He'll try a three. Catch and shoot with Curry. That one misses well short. and we'll go out of play. Army ball. George Washington not shooting the ball well from 3 this game. Shot 37% last time out against Murray State from behind the arc. On the season, about 39%. Curry will take it down here for the Cadets. 8-7 early on. 4 minutes in. Army going left to right. George Washington going right to left on your radio dial. Looking for Holloway. We'll get it to Holloway up top. He'll try to drive inside, working on Dinkins. Picks up his drill, feeds it out wide. Goes to Bell. Bounce pass down low to Holloway. He's doubled. Looking for some help. We'll try to feed it to the middle. It's a bad pass and stolen away by Autry. And then he's fouled by Bell, I believe. So that'll be Army's second. We're at the under 16. 8-7 when we get back. Snow ain't cold on the East Coast as well. Yeah, it is sunny here. It is sunny over here in Arizona. 8-7 your scoring. If you like what we see, hit that like button, subscribe, help us out on the channel. George Washington off to a slow start from behind the arc. 0 for 4 from 3 for the Revs. Yeah, if you like what we see, hit that like button, subscribe. And as a reminder, we do have emojis in the chat. If you are a member, you can show your support for either one of these teams, whether you're a GW fan or an Army fan. Over 154.5, you're at 15 right now. So we're doing the math on that. 75 points on pace for in the first half, 150. It's about online. It's about online, IMC. It's about online. We got 81 in the chat right now. A happy Tuesday morning to all you guys. Give our commercial break right now. After the foul, it's going to be George Washington ball when we get back. Again, 0 for 4. George Washington is from 3 to start off. Yeah, if you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Helps the channel a ton. George Washington just 1 for their last 5 from the field. 11 in baseball games of the summer. That is awesome. I do like that. I mean, we'll see. They're winning right now. They are winning right now. Again, we're live later tonight for Florida against Duke. We got a big one between the defending national champion and another team that is off to a good start this season in the Final Four. Did a parlay $6. It was 2-8 for 2 matches, and first one, second Army's wing, whatever this is. $6 turned to 280. Wow. It's a good ROI. It's a good ROI if you can hit it, Damien. I appreciate all you guys being here. We're at the under 16 timeout. George Washington 6-2 on the season. Army coming off that OT win last time out against Manhattan. They've won 2 straight games after losing 6 in a row. Trying to win 3 straight here. Kicks down the corner. Benjamin now trying to post up here is Hunger. Hunger for the first time today checking in. And the easy look down low. 9-8 your score. There's no resistance on him whatsoever. And now Tate has the ball. He loses it as he's double picked up by Aaron Gurdon. Now goes to Hunger. Look to drive inside. He loses the handle. Holloway pokes it away from him. Feeds it out wide. In the corner. Curry kicks it out. 3 ball. Open. Got it. Army 3 for 5 from 3 to start. Jackson Furman knocking that one down. Third leading scorer on the team, shooting 40% from 3 this season. He's a hot 3-point shooter, picking up right where he left off. 11-9 your score. Meanwhile, kicks it down the corner. George Washington tries to answer with Benjamin for 3. That one no good. They're now 0 for 5 from 3. And it last goes off the hands of Dinkins trying to get the board. So Army will get it back. Nice fake there by Furman on that last one. Pump faking, getting Benjamin in the air. Left him wide open for a corner 3. 11-9 your score. Curry will inbound this one. A substitution here. So looks like Holloway is checking out. Going with a bit of a modified half-court press. But Furman will break that pretty easily. Furman looking to kick it down the corner. Not there. So it goes back on top to Eli, who checks it for the first time today. Eli, backdoor cut. Not there. So feeds it out wide. Going to try a contested 3. That one no good. Wild shot there over the hands of Aaron Gurdon. And rebound by George Washington. They'll take it down the floor. Dinkins up top. He goes to Bevins. Checking it for the first time. Trying to post up by the elbow. Now it's Bevins. Catch, shoot 3, and that's an air ball. 0 for 6 from 3. It's George Washington to start this game. He allows a polar vortex. Oof. All right, we'll inbound again. Modified full court press, but they're going to lay off. Curry will take it down here. Working on Aaron Gurdon. Wants to pick on the left side, so going to wave it off Everson. Back to Curry. He'll pick up his dribble at top. Now it goes back to Everson. Everson looking to drive inside here. He'll take a fade away from the free throw line. That one does not get the friendly roll off the rim. Rebound on the play, though, by Eli, but they're going to get a over the back foul on Eli, so that'll be number 3 on Army. Both offenses going cold at this point. Now, a few people have Army at this point. A few people have Army. We got over 100 in the chat right now. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Really, to subscribe, ton on the channel so we try and grow this community even more. 11-9 your score. Both teams starting to get a bit cold on offense. George Washington 0 for 6 from 3. See if we go for a better look here. Aaron Gordon feeds it out to the near side. It's Dinkins. He gets a pick on the right side from Johnson. Back up top now to Aaron Gordon. Back to Dinkins. He'll kick it out wide. Open 3 in the corner. And that one too strong. 0 for 7. But Hunger gets the board. He'll look to post up here. And another easy look for Hunger. 11 all. 4 points for Hunger off the bench. Both of them very easy looks down low. Has the height advantage. The 6'10" grad student transfer from Northwestern. Furman, 3-ball, contested. Way too strong on that one. And the rebound on the play by Hunger. Feed down to Aaron Gordon. Just feed Hunger down low, and George Washington has this. Aaron Gordon feeds it out wide. We're going to drive inside. Goes back up top to Hunger. Hunger swings it around. Dinkins. Step back 3 over the hands of Furman. That one's good. That one's good. After 7 straight misses to start, Trey Dinkins knocks down the 3. Number 3 for 3. 46% three-point shooter on the season. Dinkins 1 for 3 from 3 last game against Murray State in that 96-95 loss. Over in 10.5 points. Oh, under on that one for the Titans game. It's going to be a train wreck. Holloway will check back in for Army as Eli comes out. A Sickos game. I think this is more of a Sickos game. Polk checking in for the first time, the sophomore. He'll take it down here. Polk gives it up top. Severson. Back up top to Polk. The cut's not there, so pick on the right side, set by Everson. Picks up his dribble, swings it out. In the corner, fakes the 3. Furman looking to drive the baseline. Contact on the shot. No call. Working on Bevins. Got it to go. Stops the mini run by George Washington. 14-13. And now up top, Aaron Gordon. Castro checking in for the first time. Castro, give and go. Looking to feed in the corner. Not there. Loses the handle. No foul called as he loses the ball. Might have got hit in the face. No call. Transition 3 off the dribble. Got it. Furman in transition. 16-14. Appreciate the dedication. Appreciate you, Jermaine. They'll go quick again from 3. That one no good. 1 for 9 from 3 is George Washington to start this off with 12:03 to go. Last 3 by Furman. 4-3 of the game for Army. Not good from 3 this season. Just 29% from behind the arc. They did shoot 47% against Manhattan in their last game. And every donation counts. Don't you make the call if you like this. Charleston, USF, West Kentucky, Marshall, Maine, Boston, or Delaware, George Washington. Going to help me decide which game we're calling next Wednesday. We got over 100 in the chat right now. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in on this Tuesday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the country. Cal and Stanford have SEC Challenge game. Distance. There aren't enough teams either. Someone's got to be left out. On the inbound here, it's Jones. He'll give it off to Autry on the near side. Autry picks up his dribble. Goes up top, back to Jones. Jones pick on the right side. Set by Hunger. Now they'll swing it around. Johnson picks up his dribble. Back up top to Autry. 5 on the clock. Got to get this off. 3, 2, logo 3. That one off the backboard. No good. Rebound on the play, though, by George Washington. Although they're 1 for 10 from 3. And on the hell ball, Polk wins it. Polk able to outmuscle Johnson on that one. And Army in possession again. Everson up top. Looking for the cut. Not there. So goes trying to go back up top. Instead, we'll go to Holloway on the near side. In the corner, Furman. 10 on the clock. Tries to cross over. He fakes a step back 3. Fakes a pass to the corner. Pick on the right side by Everson. It's Polk. Swinging it around. 3 on the clock. Got to get this off. Loses the handle as it goes out of bounds. And we'll go to the under 12 timeout. 16-14 Army at the under 12 timeout, GW ball, when we get back here. GW, cold as of late, 1 for 10 from 3 to start this game. Army, how about them? 4 for 8 from 3 to start this thing. How's it going? I'm Kyle from snowy Louisville. For a lot of places to start right now. They got to start shooting bell. Yes, they do. It's weird because they've been able to feed Hunger down low, and they've been able to feed him. He's got some easy looks, but they're just jacking up threes right now, and it's clearly not working. Clearly not working. Yeah, this is an Army team that has not been good from 3 all season. A team that has only shot above 30% from 3 in 3 of their 8 games this season. This season, against D1 opponents, Army, when they shoot 33% or worse from 3, they're 0-6. 39% or better, 2-0. And right now, shooting 50% from 3, George Washington, 1 for 10 from behind the arc, and that's been the difference this game. That has been the difference. GW spread cooked to minus 27? Might be. At minus 27, it might be cooked. Army's playing a lot better as of late. They've won their last 2 games. It's not the same team that started off the season. They're starting to find their rhythm. It's weird because GW is shooting very well from 3 as of late. Again, they're 39% on the season. Had a bad game against Maine, shot just 10%, but since then they shot at least 36% from 3. Really, 37% from 3 in 6 of their last 7 games, I should say. Including 50% in that double-digit win a couple of days ago in the Cayman Islands Classic against Middle Tennessee. But you drive the ball. Yep, got to drive the ball. That's how you got to do it against this team. You got the height advantage. Just not taking advantage of it. GW ball, when we get back, 11:05. Will Stein sign as Kentucky head coach. I love it. I think it's a great move. I think he did a heck of a job at Oregon. I love how he's using that backfield. Better win one Chipotle. Yeah, more than Chipotle if you turn $6 into $2.80. You know that much. Again, hit the notification bell because we're live for all the college basketball games on here. On my 16, that might be doable. That might be doable. To go on a run, it could be doable. Though someone got a minus 27, like that's probably cooked. And backing away here, Jones. Now goes back up top, going to try a catch and shoot 3. That one misses short. Autry misses that one short. 1 for 11 from 3. But they will get a foul as Johnson goes to the ground. That's going to be number 4 on Army. So GW retains possession, I believe. Who are they calling the foul on? They're going to get on Polk. Yeah, they'll get that one on Polk. Loose ball foul. And that'll be number 4 on the Cadets. They're going to stay with GW. They might be looking at us for a flagrant, too. How's it going, Keller? Appreciate you tuning in. I've been looking at this for a flagrant foul. Made contact with the face. So they're going to go to the replay monitor and check. It is GW ball. Could be a flagrant here on Polk, the sophomore guard. How's it going, Keller? Who's going to win? I think George Washington, as long as they just... I mean, they're 1 for 11 from 3 right now. They just have to drive inside. Is that because a good coach, when Brown retires, he will leave Kentucky and come to us? I doubt that. I don't think you'll leave the SEC for a school outside the SEC. That's like the Big Ten. Yeah, Rare Jazz win last night. Let's double check this. Yeah, there was that body check. How's it going, Nathan? Yeah, they got a new coach. Yeah, Kentucky got a new coach. They fired Stoops, and Stein looks like the new coach. When are UConn, Kansas? Just timing-wise, didn't work out. Because Florida Duke also, I mean, defending champions against a heck of a team. Made the Final Four last year. Just timing-wise, didn't work out. Duke Florida be the better game? It might be. I think UConn's going to defeat Kansas. But just timing-wise, I figure let's get the earlier start time. Okay, this one and then Florida Duke. Tomorrow we're doing High Point against Southern Illinois, and then we were doing Santa Clara against Utah Tech. Thursday night we're doing Thursday Night Football. Friday night we're doing the American Championship. And then Saturday we're doing all the power championships. It was a flagrant foul. Or that almost changed the rematch. Yep. It was a flagrant, so Johnson going to the free throw line here for George Washington. Free throw is good. So 2 and the ball back. It's a flagrant 1, so Polk is not ejected for that body check. But Garrett Johnson goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 82% on the season. GW retains possession now. It's tied at 16. 10:54. They'll inbound from underneath. It's going to be Jones inbounding this ball. They guarded by Curry. Trying to get this one in. Feeds it to Castro. Castro from the free throw line. Looking to drive inside. Gets it in. Over the hands of Tate. And have the height advantage here. When they've been able to drive inside, get those looks, they've been getting them with ease. Just got to do more than stop jacking up threes. GW 4 points on the possession. They take the lead. Tate now up top. He'll swing it up top to Furman. Looking for Furman. Now kicks it out wide. We're going to drive inside. Here's Holloway. Layup blocked on the play. Blocked by Benjamin. Here come the Revs the other way. Driving here. Benjamin gets the look. He gets fouled. But it's going to be actually an offensive foul. We'll get the charge as Tate's body was set. We'll get a charge on that one. Yeah, I think we'll be more competitive this year. Yeah, I think so too. Make sure it's on baller. Nope, that game's on ESPN Plus. That was a one-time thing. That was just an in-season tournament. Curry will inbound this one. They're stuck showing a replay right now, and I don't know, because right now we're back underway. I don't know why. There we go. Yeah, this broadcast has been pretty amateur hours so far for Army, not going to lie, with the fade wipes and everything. Tate up top here, 13 on the shot clock. We'll feed out wide. Bell going to try a catch and shoot 3. That one's good. Army 5 for 9 from 3. A deep 3 with plenty of time on the clock. But Jackson Bell, JV for 3. Went 5 for 8 from 3 last game against Mahan off the bench. 19 points. Red hot from 3 as of late. That last game, picking up right where he left off. Now Jones driving inside here. Shot, foul, and 1. They're finally driving inside and getting some good looks while doing it. It's 5 fouls on Army. Christian Jones, the redshirt sophomore. Yeah, Suns won last night. Just gotta hope Booker's okay. But Jones averaging about 12 points per game this season. Last time out against Murray State. 14 points, 6 for 9 from the field. One of 6 players in that loss to go into double figures. Now Jones at the line, a 67% free throw shooter. Haven't missed a free throw yet this game, and that will continue. They convert the three-point play. 21-19. Curry will take it down here for the Cadets. 9.5 to go in the first half. We got 150 in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Did I expect the Jets? Well, let's say no, he did not. Doubled. And Curry, trap field call timeout. Army left 3 left. Curry was trapped at half court. And Kevin Kuwick, the former Notre Dame alum, decides to take a timeout here. Yeah, if you like what you see, that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. Yeah, I don't expect the Jazz to win any game they play for the most part. I mean, I do expect them to beat the Nets. I will say, I do expect them to beat the Nets. But the Rockets, no. No way. Especially after how the previous game went, where they just got steamrolled. How's it going, Jags for life? Appreciate it, and Trevor's God, yes. Oh, Trevor Lawrence. He looked good on Sunday. Looked very good Sunday. Need that against the Colts. That's a big game. That's a big game. Took +7 Navy first half. I think you mean Army, right? Otherwise, I'm not calling that game. Tate up top after the timeout. Swings it out. Bell going to try another 3 from the corner. That one circles out, and Jones gets the board. Autry. He'll give it out to Aaron Gordon. Checking back in. Trying to work the baseline. Feeds it back up top. Benjamin for 3. Catch and shoot. That one good. Just a second 3 of the game for George Washington. They were the largest lead of the day. 24-19 for the Revs. Good run here. I think a 10-2 run, or 10-3 run for GW. And now Curry spins around his man. Ankle breaker. Now from the elbow. Swings it out to the near side. McCarthy for 3. That one's good. McCarthy, a 34% three-point shooter on the season. Gets Army 6-3 of the game. They're shooting 50% from 3. They're staying in this thing as a result. Corner 3 here for Benjamin. That one well off the mark. Too strong. Tate gets the board. He'll give it to Curry. Curry, bounce pass to the side. Bell fakes the 3, kicks it out to the corner for Everson. Everson trying to feed it down low to Tate. He'll post up on Castro. Now kicks it back up top to Bell. Bell driving near finger roll while falling down. No call. He misses. Rebound on the play here by Autry. Autry gives it to Jones. Jones looking to drive. And they will get a charge on Jones by the elbow. How's it going, everybody? Appreciate tuning in. Why is the game so early? I don't know. Because it's not Education Day. Usually if they do it, it's for the kids. So taking the Jags for 100 this Sunday. Hopefully they can come through. Hopefully too. Yep, big game. Big game. Ain't even the bonus yet? Nope. No, we got the fouls on there. Army has 5 fouls. GW is 3. 8:17 to go in the first half. Now up top here, it's Tate. Back for Army. Backdoor cut. Not there. So feeds up to the corner. Open is Everson. Gets his man in the air. Looking to drive inside. Reverse lay-in. Got it to go. The MJ-style reverse lay-in on the baseline. We're tied at 24. 5 straight for the Cadets. As Tate, who's averaging 4.2 points per game, gets it in style there. Castro trying to work here on Tate by the baseline. He's doubled. Has to feed it back up top. Autry. Extra pass now, driving inside. Feeds it down low. Castro. The shot blocked, but foul by Tate. And 2 free throws coming up for Rafael Castro, the red shirts here for Providence. So when we get back here, that's number 6 on Army at the under 8 timeout. We got NKC with a 5-month membership now. Appreciate you, man. Eagle suck. How is good? Everything sucks. Please help me, God. How do we fix this? Should I stop being a fan? Why stop being a fan? You're still in first place. You're just coming off a Super Bowl win. Why stop being a fan? Why would you ever stop being a fan? No. Now, how do you fix this? I mean, Petulo's just a bad OC. That's all it comes down to. If you want a better OC, it'll be better. How's it going, Michael? Yins of the drill. Frank, with you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. There's 6 fouls on Army. That's number 2 on Tate. He's the only guy in foul trouble for either side. He's the only guy on 2 fouls. McCarthy is 1. Polk is 1. Bell and Eli have 1. And then for GW, Autry, Benjamin, and Jones each have 1. Never got a notification? That's odd. Yeah, YouTube's weird like that sometimes. So George Washington, 6 for 6 at the free throw line today. They'll shoot 2 more when we get back from the under 8 timeout. Again, every donation counts toward you make the call. It counts as triple. So if you donate $1, it counts as 3. Donate 5, it counts as 15. You get the idea. You help me decide which game we're calling next Wednesday. Charleston, USF, Western Kentucky against USF, Maine against Boston, or Delaware against George Washington, if you want to see the Revs again. Yeah, he got, his house got egged. Yes, I did see that. Can't be doing that. Can't be egging people's homes. But tensions are high right now, obviously, as you can clearly tell. George Washington shooting very well at the line this season. 75% at the free throw line. Obviously, that's going up after this one. Look at the free throw percentage. George Washington is in the top 100 of the nation. Number 73, top 75, actually. They've shot at least 78% in each of their last 3 games. Came out in this classic, did a very good job from the line against McNeese, Tennessee, and Murray State. They only shot below 73% in 2 games this season. So this is a team that takes advantage of their free throws, and we'll see what he can do here. Castro at the line. Just I say that, he misses the first. So there you go. Castro misses the first, misses it short. Leading scorer on the team this season, averaging about 16 per game, 76% at the line this season. He goes 0 for 2. So much for that. Castro 0 for 2 at the line, and Curry will take it down the floor here for the Cadets. Still tied at 24. Pick on the left side, set by Eli, who checks back in. He's doubled at the low block. Curry kicks it out, fakes the 3. Up top it goes for Bell. Bell trying to drive on Dinkins, loses the handle, gets it back on the second block, kicks it to the near side. Curry will feed out to the corner. Nice feed. Everson for 3, misses it short, and the rebound on the play by George Washington. So that's scored their last 2 minutes. Aragern. A fade out. Jab step. Dinkins for 3 on the jab step. Great job there by Dinkins, creating some separation. 27-24. George Washington back in front. Curry. Right, it's Philadelphia. Yeah, Philadelphia. They're passionate. McCarthy. Curry feeds it to the corner for Everson. Curry. Pick on the right side, set by Eli. Now looking to drive inside. He'll feed it down low. Beautiful sidearm pass. Eli puts up the shot. It's blocked. No foul. 1 on the clock. Got to put this up and will not be able to. Shot clock violation as we got 10 gifted memberships. Don't care which teams. Just make it fun. All right, we'll just split it down the middle then. Kamalina, Pipex, Michael, T-Dog, Neb, Life of Addiction, Zach Huff, Root, Nate, and Bobby getting gifted memberships. As members, you get a lot of cool perks. Same engaged video. Members only Q&A streams and emojis in the chat. Appreciate it as always. Oh, man. Wow. Appreciate that. Holy cow. All right. We'll split it in a little bit. Aragern. Up top it goes. Dinkins with that jab step 3. Going to try another one here. Getting by Furman. That one, though, misses. And we got a pushing foul over the back on Hunger. It's George Washington's 4th. These people, yes, they are. Yep, I do recognize some of them. I do recognize them. Yeah, it counts as triple. We'll just split down the middle. It's so odd that YouTube didn't notify people about this. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, how was everyone on Monday Night Football? We're covering. I mean, that game sucked last night. One of the worst displays of football I've seen by any team in my life, and I've seen a lot. Holloway will take it down. 6 minutes to go here, 27-24 in the first. In the corner, going to try a 3. That one is an air ball, misses well wide. And Johnson easily gets the board here for the Revs. Jones, up top for Dinkins. Dinkins guarded by Holloway, feeds it out to the near side. It's Hunger. Jones looking to drive inside here, puts it up over the hands of Furman, gets it to go. They've driven inside. George Washington's had some very good looks. So been jacking him a lot of 3s. You're bad on DraftKings and FanDuel? Oh, man, yep. I know the feeling, but bad on DraftKings. I know the feeling. Eli up top. Cross it over, looking to drive inside here. Kicks out to the near corner. Bell for 3. That one's good. They're getting that corner 3 to go. Most violent fan base of sports so far. Probably Philly. Now it's Dinkins. He'll feed it down low. Hunger. Easy look. Had the height advantage on Curry. Hunger 6'10". Curry 6'1". If Curry's the one closing in on Hunger, you know how that's going to go. He's got 6 points on some easy looks. Up top here, Curry. He'll feed out. 3 ball for Holloway. That one misses well short. Off the front of the rim. Open look. Johnson gets the board. Pick on the left side. Set by Hunger. Johnson. Guarded by Bell. He'll feed it out. Back to Johnson. Has a corner open if he wants to. Not going to do good and try the shot instead. Driving on Holloway. That's a foul. That's going to be 7 on Army. 2 free throws coming up as a shooting foul. Who am I cheering for? I just want a good game. I have no affiliation in this one. So I'm a High Point fan. I'm a High Point basketball fan. Went to High Point. So High Point's my team. I don't have a team in this one. I just like streaming college basketball. That's all it comes down to. I just like streaming college basketball. 2 free throws. First one gets the friendly roll at the front of the rim. 32-27. So in the bonus now. Johnson. 82% of the line season hit the first. Some Lane Kiffin calendar. Yep. Something. Yeah, just a mess of a situation. 33-27. We got 160 in the chat right now. Again, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It really does help us out on the channel. Curry going to inbound this one to Bell. Largest lead for the Revs today. They lead by 6. 4.5 to go in the first. Bell, guarded by Bevins. He'll give it off to Holloway. Holloway, risky pass. Give and go back to Holloway, working with Furman. Now Curry. Picks up his dribble with 10 on the clock. Backdoor cut. Loses the handle. Was a good pass to Bell, who then lost the handle. And then looking to find Furman. Goes off his foot. Just a weird sequence there by Bell. And GW is going to get it back. Gallinari announced it's time for basketball? Oh, wow. I did not know that. Yes, these are real helmets. These are 100% real. I flip them out based on the teams playing. So last night I had Giants Patriots. These are all real helmets. A lot of them are autographed, too. This one by Christian Peter. Got Y.A. Tittle over here. Yeah, these are all real helmets. So I flip them out based on the teams playing. Last night I did the Giants-Patriots game. So these are Giants-Patriots helmets. So I'll flip them again later to our regular NFL setup. Appreciate you, man, on that one. Helen on that one. I appreciate you a ton on that one. So we go the under 4 timeout here. They'll get Engro on the foul. His first, team's 8th. So 1-1 coming up here for George Washington when we get back. So Engro checking in for the first time. He immediately gets called for a foul. 1-1 for George Washington. When we get back. I like this. I push it that a ton. Yeah, every donation goes right back into the studio, so I just try to get more helmets and just try and improve the setup, try to get as many helmets as possible for each team. So, Yano's been in the league for a while. So I say he had a heck of a career. Like a heck of a career. Appeal the decals on New York Giants to the Y Giants. Yep. Y Giants, Y. Literally. We're the under 4 timeout. 1-1 when we get back. GW 80% the line tonight. Or today, I should say. Castro 0 for 2. The rest of the team 8 for 8. Bell on 2 fouls. Tate on 2 fouls for Army. Other than that, no one on more than 1 for either side. The concern with Army, obviously, is they don't have the height advantage. And GW, when they're getting down low, they're making it count. GW is shooting 48% from the field. They're 3 for 15 from 3. Which obviously is not good. But what is good is that when they're taking 2s, they're 8 for 8. Gives you an idea of what we're working with here. George Washington has not missed a 2 this game. They're getting good looks. If they can drive inside and stop jacking up random 3s, they're 8 for 8 from 2 this game. George Washington trying to feed its own Army at basketball. I do not remember this in my history class. Neither do I. So that should tell you everything you need to know about this game. GW should be up by more if you really think about it. At the end of the day, this is a team. Army, they ever been good? It's been a bit. Just jacking up 3s. They're 8 for 8 from 2. But now let's jack up all these random 3s. On a team they have a height advantage on. 2 free throws, 1-1, I should say. First one is good for Bevins. His first free throw attempt of the season. Makes both. Over 80% at the line. 10 for 12 today. It's an 8-point lead. Largest lead for the Revs today. Curry will take it down at the under 4. Pick up his dribble. We'll feed out to the near side. It's Holloway. Holloway looking for Curry down low. Not there, so we're going to have to reset up top for Furman. Furman, 12 on the clock. Looking to drive inside here. Furman, feed to Eli on the baseline. Puts up the shot. Foul and 1. Great behind the back feed to Eli. And the sophomore forward has a chance at a 3-point play. London Fletcher Hall of Famer. He is not, but he is very good. Actually, it's Bevan. West Point history class, a beautiful one day. When I'm not lazy, I like to see a game of some kind. Yeah, I've never been to West Point. Thanks for streaming this and travel with that. All go to RMF. We stream all the college basketball games on this channel. We do college football, NFL, MLB, Olympics. Like, we do everything on here. The free throw, that one too strong, and rebound on the play by Aaron Gurn. We got a tour from Spence. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want? Have you ever heard of NFL Elementary? I have not heard of that. I have not heard of that channel. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want? Get you on the call for it. 3 ball. That one no good again. I don't know why they keep jacking up contested 3s. They're now under 20% on the day. Holloway will take it down here. Backdoor cut for Engro. Not there. So going to go back up top to Eli. You know, I haven't heard that one. Furman. He'll try a 3. That one off the dribble, good. Gets it over Benjamin. And just like that, it's down to a one-score game. Good response by Army. Mini 5-0 run for them and for GW built their largest lead of the day. Swing it out. It's Autry on the near side. Won't risk a commercial. Get you on it. Appreciate you, man. Autry now feeding it down low. Doubled. Posted up. Going back around in the corner. Going to try a three. That one is no good. Rebound on the play by Castro. And he will get fouled on the shot by Angro. That's his second. So 2 free throws coming up. But again, they are now 3 for 17 from 3. Stop jacking up threes. This doesn't make sense. When the Giants punt down 15 with 8 minutes left, so going for a 4th, they have double switch for Kafka. Oh, I'm not crazy about it. The dumber decision was 4th and 1 not going for it. Oh, yes. Oh, with Mary Crippen. Oh, okay, yes, I have heard of that. Oh, yes, a Dolphins fan who with that and then Tua with the yardage. Yes, okay, I have heard of that. I thought that was a channel. No, I have seen that, yes. And then the players have gone in on it. I love that. You know, that's awesome. Yes, I did see that. Now I know what we're talking about. Now I know. Closet Patriots fans coming back out after their team is good again. McCarthy checks back in for Engro. 4th and 1, that was dumb. That was pretty dumb. What quarter was it in? It was second half with or second quarter with a minute to go. They were near midfield. 2 free throws are good. 5-point game. Curry will take it down the floor here. GW 12 for 14 from the free throw line today. Curry, he's doubled up top, feeds it out by Logan McCarthy. In the corner it goes. Back up top. McCarthy fakes the 3. Now swinging around the far side. Furman. Looking for Holloway. Finds Holloway. Working on Benjamin. Trying to drive inside here on Aragorn. And he gets to go with the contact. Back down to 3. Do not care because they know they're such a better team. They're probably, if they don't care, they try to jack up 3s. That makes sense. Spins around here. Feeds it out. Benjamin for 3. He's open. That one good. McCarthy can't close down in time. And now it's 40-34. Benjamin with a big 3 there. Benjamin 36% from behind the arc this season. Gets that one to go with under 2 in the first half. Eli. To the near side, Curry. He'll go back up top. Open extra pass. Going to fake the 3. Furman looking to drive inside here. Feed down low to Eli. Eli looking to put it up and will. And it's blocked. Hesitated too much there. Benjamin gets the block. And now the Revs in control. 80 seconds to go in the first half. Aragorn trying to drive on Eli on the baseline. Feeds it down low. Benjamin puts it up. That one. No good. Will they make the switch to 4 quarters? I do not think they will. But they'll get a foul. Double bonus time. And again, that was a shooting foul, so it was 2 regardless. But now double bonus. Again, every 2-point try for GW has either resulted in a foul or has gone in. Kevin Gannon, very aggressive custom teams. Yes. I gotta do one tomorrow on Gannon with the clock management at the end. First free throw is good. Shooting over 85% from the free throw line this game. Benjamin at the line here. 80% on the season. Daily double bonus. There you go. Daily double bonus. Second free throw here. And that one gets the friendly roll. Back up to 8. 70 seconds to go in the first half. Curry will take it down. Got caught it right in the moment. Yep. Yep, that's going to get one. There's no reason not to. Holloway, he's doubled in the corner. And he gets fouled. Pushed from behind by Jones. They have a foul to give. That's number 6. With 54 seconds. Right, no teams to clinch week 14. Inbound from half court. GW has a timeout. Not going to take one. Just, yeah, might be waiting until their possession. So it's use it or lose it. Right, a lot of teams eliminated. Yeah, Vikes get eliminated. Yeah, they feel like they've been eliminated for a while with their quarterback play, to be fair. Well, the Chiefs are in the playoffs. If they lose to the Texans, they're done. They have a shot, but they gotta beat the Texans. If they don't, they're out. They have to run the table at that point, and they don't have the tiebreakers. It's going to take a miracle. Curry. Up top for Tate. Backdoor cut for Holloway, not there, so you're going to try another backdoor cut with Furman. That's not there, so just going to go back up top to McCarthy. Pick on the right side, set by Tate. Bad pass, he looks to feed it, but intercepted by Curry. 3 on the clock. Jacking up a 3. McCarthy, deep 3. Got it to go with the shot clock expiring. This is to pull that one up from 30 feet, and that one's good. Shot clock turned off. George Washington possession. We'll see if they call timeout here. Dinkins will not. That's 21.5 points ready. Yep. And now they will call timeout with 19 seconds. So they'll draw something up here. They can hold the ball for the last possession. You come back to Atlanta, I can definitely see that. So George Washington ball. A heck of a job by Curry on the hustle. And the kick out to McCarthy. 30-foot 3. Just had to get that one off. Army, 52% from 3 this game. 9 for 17. George Washington not do a great job defending 3 ball last time against Murray State. Big reason why they lost that game. Allowed Murray State, the Racers, to get 40% of their 3s. It was 21.5 points for favor of George Washington. Army red hot from 3, yet despite that, it's a 5-point game. I think this does work in favor of George Washington. You figure they're not going to stay red hot forever from 3. And also, you figure George Washington's going to stop jacking up 3s at some point. Put a video traverse someone to the end zone? Yes, let's gotta do that. Giants straight for Tomlin? I could see that. I feel like if Tomlin does want to part ways with the Steelers, he would get the Giants would be on it immediately. That's a Mara move. 100%. If KC loses, they can't win the division. They're not winning the division. Anyways, I mean, it's a 4-game lead with 5 to go. They're not winning the division. The inbound from the side here. They hold for the last shot with 19 seconds. Aragurden. 10 on the clock. He'll give it on the near side to Dinkins. Dinkins. Up top it goes. Going to try a 3 with 5 on the clock. That one's good. 1 and 3/4 shot. I don't think they try it. Goes off the rim. Not a bad effort. 8-point game at the halftime break. So George Washington in front. We go to the halftime break. When we get back, the Revs lead by 8. Room for the Texans have the greatest game ever. Sunday for else try to hit Mahomes in the mouth. Nope. Don't want that. Well, I won't win the division, but with how drunk the season is, nothing would shock me. Nope. Yeah, the season's been drunk. The season's been very drunk in the NFL. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit like, subscribe. We're at halftime right now. Just got a clock going for halftime. In terms of total points scored, you care about that? 82. Can I win this game? It's going to be very hard. Can I watch what I want to see my bet? By save for the commentary. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You know, we stream all the games on this channel. We stream college basketball, college football, NFL, MLB, Olympics. And we post videos every day, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we post. Yeah, Mets interested in Diaz? Yeah, that's what I thought. Again, they got money. Yeah, Williams and Diaz, that's your 8-9. Like I said yesterday, I don't think this changes anything with Diaz. Because Diaz is still a shutdown closer. Helsley was a disaster last year. They want the setup man. I think Williams as a setup man would be great. Arm won the throw. George Washington wins the game. Yeah. Let's check right now on FanDuel. And the thing right now that's concerning with Army is that they're shooting about 50% from 3. And they're down by 8. And that's the concerning part. They're shooting 50% from 3 and they're down by 8. Florida Duke tonight? Yes, I am. Yep, that game at 7:30. We'll live for that one. New England clinch week 15 a playoff spot? I would think so, yeah. Yeah, because they would have 13 wins. Yeah, 13's going to clinch. Just saw the ref at halftime and tell us smoking a vape. Yeah, right now it's minus 7,000 on the money line for George Washington. Surprised Kentucky got so much side profile. Stein not going to complain though. No, I mean I get it. I mean he goes SEC. He becomes the head coach. He wasn't head coach before. I get it. I get it. They're at 11 now and have bye next week. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I think they can clinch, though. Yeah, because 12-5 should be enough. Don't know why I took GW minus 20 points. I mean, you might be okay. I will say, GW minus 20, it's not terrible. It's an 8-point game right now. They're hitting all their free throws. Army's not getting a lot of good looks inside. So Kirkifying players and announcers, nice. Rainbow is the 7-man, Diaz is closer. Yeah, Diaz would be the closer. Nothing would change there. Diaz has to be the closer. I mean, GW minus 20 is still pretty sharp. I think GW is going to stop jacking up threes. Army's hitting way too many threes. Army is just dominating from three right now. And for whatever reason, how am I giving tomorrow? Yes, I am. Yep. Tennessee, Syracuse. I think Tennessee wins. Syracuse can't hit their free throws at all. Syracuse has been really bad. I think Tennessee wins. I don't think it's close. Chris Riser, Roman Crook, look good. But, like, even with GW shooting under 20% from three, and even with Army shooting 50% from three, GW's up by 8. GW has not missed a 2 this game. You have to remember, the Revs, every 2-point try has either been good or they get fouled. Because they have the height advantage. They just got to stop jacking up these threes with time on the shot clock. I think the Revs are in a good spot here. In fact, they're up by 8 after that half. And I don't know what they're doing, but they really should be up by like 20 at this point. They just didn't jack up threes. Contested threes, too. So getting looks inside. Getting plenty of looks inside. Penn State panicking yet about the coaching search? It depends if they get BYU's guy. If they don't get BYU's coach, then they might be panicking. Then it might be a bit worrisome. You can click that link above. If you haven't done so already. Got a lot in the chat right now. Again, I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. First of 2 games we're doing today. We're doing Florida Duke later tonight. About 9.5 minutes to go before we start the second half here in West Point. 45-37. These teams met last year. GW won that one. We called that game. Now we're calling the other leg of the home and home here. It's 300 pass yards a game before the season ends. Fiction. He's cursed from hitting 300. He'll never hit 300 in a game. Seems like an alternate history video. It does. Penn State fires from AD if BYU's coach passes. I'm going to say fact. I'll go fact on that one. This search should have been pretty easy. It really should have been pretty easy. If they blow this. So I lost out on Chesney. Demonstration on the 4th one delay? Probably not. I'll do one on Gannon tomorrow. I've got a history video coming out today if all goes according to plan. Or if Harry touchdown that wasn't called back, maybe he would have hit 300. Yep. Yeah, he would have hit him. Right, 1 penalty holds it back, yep. And we're at halftime right now. 45-37 your score. To watch 1 second of the second half? Yeah, you missed nothing. Last time I remember GW played with streamed, that was the origin of Low River ChatGPT. Was that really the origin of that? Wow. I know we streamed that game. I didn't realize it was the origin of that. Pirates is running Schwarber. Yeah, with what money? I mean, Nunning's got money. Problem is that he doesn't want to spend it. It was the original. Wow. Right, the Pirates are not spending any money. They never do. As long as Nunning owns that team, they're not going to get anyone. Berry, he might be a fan of one of these teams. He might be. I don't know. He might be. We have about 6 minutes before we start the second half. 45-37 your score in favor of the Revs. Right, late news of Mr. City Swedish. How's it going, Miles? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, very early stream. College basketball sleeps for no one. Thanks, got up early to do the game. All good, man. Yep. Hey, Monsters Inc. Revs Monday. I'm not sure yet. I am not entirely sure. I might do something. I might have like Mike's face as a 0. Hawaii basketball games take place. It depends. It depends. Sometimes it takes place at midnight. A lot of times it takes place at midnight. Or like 11 o'clock at night on the Eastern time. On the East Coast, I should say. Yeah, they better bring back Diaz, yeah. I think he will go to Penn State, yes. I do think they'll get BYU's coach. You meant to sign Diaz or Williams. Diaz should be back. I got the money, no reason not to. He's playing very well as of late. And Diaz has been a shutdown closer for a few years now at this point. Williams is the 8, Diaz is the 9. That's a heck of a bullpen. In terms of shutting down games. So allowing Tennessee for Los Kansas? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hot chocolate whipped cream on a snowy day while watching this stream. Yeah, I heard it's on a lot on the East Coast today. Right, who's BYU hired? They might, yeah, I was going to say, I could see them just promoting in-house their DC. I was going to say. $45-37 your score. Maybe still game week 14. We'll see. So it's a total of donate $5. I mean, it could snow in it's going to snow tomorrow in Flagstaff. It's going to snow tomorrow. Not here, but in Flagstaff, it's going to snow. That's in Arizona. It does snow in Arizona a lot if you're like in Flagstaff. Obviously not in Phoenix. I've never seen snow in Phoenix. Oh, in Phoenix? Oh, boo. Does Bachmeier go with him? Does Bachmeier go with him? I'm going to say no. Flagstaff in Phoenix, about 90 minutes. Not too far. Big rivalry. Packers, Bears in the South. That'd be great. So it's a flexing for the streamers. Give me a word. All good. 2 minutes to go before we start the second half. First, go see how I've been playing a regular season game. 2 hours. I saw him play Virginia Tech on the road. Under chalked? Probably. 82 points so far already. I would think. I don't think it's chalked. I'm going to get the comeback in the last few minutes. So, in the snow, what kind of dumb stuff will Romo say about the snow? Say the great quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes know how to play in inclement weather. That's what he would say. Again, vote in that poll again. If you are a member, we have emojis in the chat. We do have emojis. You can share us for either one of these teams. Whether you are a GW fan or an Army fan. Or you got a bet on the game. I got you. Reflex for Tucson, yeah. Yeah, I would say that. Do you think Army's going to win? No, I do not. Army's shooting 50% from 3. That's not going to last. George Washington is shooting about 20% from 3. They're 100% from 2. They have the height advantage. They just got some jacking up 3s. I think George Washington has a chance to go on a really big run at some point. I'll reference Mahomes, yep. All right, we're going to start the second half in just a little bit here. 100% from 2. Yes, they are. George Washington is 8 for 8 from 2 today. They've attempted 8 two-pointers. They made all 8 of them. So they just got to start jacking up 3s. Yeah, literally, Jacob. Literally. I mean, it's players like do football, control the clock, slowly pass it, easy layups. Probably they don't have the height advantage. Other games have come in today. Florida Duke. We're going to do the Florida Duke game later tonight. All right, let's start the second half. 45-37 your score. And appreciate all you guys being here for this one. For getting up early with me if you're on the West Coast. Yeah, it's been a lot in terms of the two. The number 1 quarterback for the nation. Vanderbilt making moves. I love it. Good for them. Good for Clark Lee. Good for them. We're only 800 subs away from 70K, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you've not done so already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single moment that we go live, because we go live a lot on this channel. We do not take days off. We go live every game. Pivot back to rule? Yes, they should. Absolutely pivot back. But a $20 bill on Army on FanDuel? Oh, wow. Well, the odds, yeah, what's the money? The money line's like plus 1,000, so that could be pretty good. Rank all the rules analysts. Blandino is the best. Don't know too much about ESPN's. Say McCauley's the worst. Blandino's the best. Pereira needs to retire. Curry, and here we go. Army going left. George Washington going left to right on your radio dial. Curry up top. Look to crossover, looking for some help on the corner. Goes to Everson. Everson. A drive inside on Jones. Picks up his throw. Goes back up top. Curry swinging it around. Holloway. Try a 3. McCarthy. Deep 3. Misses well. Short, but falls right back to McCarthy, who gets his own rebound. A second opportunity here is Holloway up top. He'll swing it out wide. Everson fakes for 3. Now looking to drive inside. Kicks it back. Open for 3. Curry not going to take it. So they're going to pump fake. Euro step of the free throw line. Now goes to Holloway in the corner. Everson 4 on the clock. Fadeaway 3. That one good. Somehow. Are you kidding me? Benjamin, tight defense there. But somehow Everson, a fadeaway 3. Ace Field just nice. 45-40. ABC is, I don't know. Johnson from 3 again. They're just jacking up 3s. It did not work in the first half. Not working here. Plenty of time on the clock, and Holloway gets the board. NBC's Terry McCauley. And now it's Tate. Up top to Curry. He'll try a logo 3. Are you kidding me? Ryan Curry. A 6-0 run for the Cadets to start the half. And it's down to 2. Ryan Curry. Just 29% from 3 this season. Drills a logo 3, and George Washington takes a timeout. 80 seconds into this one. Oh, Amazon Rules Analyst? I'm not sure they have one. I actually don't think they have one. Army, 55% from 3 this game. Everson and Curry back-to-back threes. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. Quick timeout by Chris Caputo, the Westfield State alum. Yeah, Curry with the Steph impression. There you go. What a swing here to start the half. Need Army Mice under 6-7.5. They're probably getting that at this point. The money line on GW has dropped to minus 3,500. 45-43. What a swing of events there. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel so we try and grow this community even more. We do need that, Jacob. Yes, we do. Who saw this one coming? Yeah, Ralston slipped on this one. Ralston, I haven't seen him win anything. I thought we sleep in May. And you don't play this good defense. Not doing it today. George Washington last game against Murray State. Murray State was 40% from 3. Couldn't defend the 3-point shot again. Army's not a good team from 3. 29% this season. He did hit it, yes. He used to be selling tweets for non-power, but now it seems he doesn't. That sucks. Wow. What a start of the halftime break. And again, I don't get the logic with George Washington. Their first start, they jacked him through with 20 seconds on the shot clock. And they're 8 for 8 from 2. Just take it inside. You got the height. It's not hard. What are you afraid of? Just go inside. Make him foul you. George Washington just playing very sloppy right now. That will be 260. Oh, man. They're selling. This was 21.5. Which is crazy. Red McCurry, Steph Curry, Dale Curry. Eddie Curry, yep. Dale Curry. Seth Curry. They're actually going to review the play, the Everson 3, the fadeaway 3. I think a foot was on the line. So they might change it to 45-42. So while we have that stoppage, they might change the score for Army. It was a 3. Yeah, they do change it. So the Curry 3 obviously was legit. The Curry 3 was legit. But at the break, they change Everson's 3 to a 2. They say his foot was on the line. It looks like the right call. So it's 45-42, so a 5-0 run. It's not a 6-0 run. Just went to the table to change it. But now, George Washington has it. Still a one-possession game. The inbound into the backcourt. Aragurn. He'll go up top to Hunger. Hunger swinging it around. Now down low, kicks down the corner. Open for 3. Not going to take it. Aragurn. They'll get the travel. Aragurn turns the ball over. Fakes the corner 3. A stoppage while an Army player ties his shoe, but Army's going to have it. Eddie Curry has a 3-point shot too. He only had 1 making his career, yes. Army chance to tie the game on this possession here. Curry will take it down. Curry looking to drive inside. Now goes to the corner. And they'll reset up top. Holloway. Curry. Pump fake. Now driving inside from the block. Feeds it out. Going to try a 3. Everson to tie it. That one no good. Rebound on the play by Benjamin. Everson was open. Now it's Aragurn. Working on Curry on the near side. Goes back up top. Driving here is Autry. Kicks it out. Back up top to Autry. Trying to cross by McCarthy. Goes back up top instead. Aragurn. He'll try a 3 off the dribble. That one's good. 6-3 for GW tonight. 48-42. Back up to 6. Curry. He'll give it off. Holloway. Everson. Now it goes to Tate. Tate looking for Curry. Trying to swing it around. It's poked away. Fast break opportunity. A 3-on-1. They got numbers. Benjamin. Finger roll. Misses. Second chance. Hunger. He misses. But foul. They blow the 3-on-1. First miss 2 of the day for George Washington. Blew the 3-on-1, but they do get the foul on Army. That's their first. Be 2 free throws coming up. As Benjamin just blew the layup. It was an open layup. But Hunger will go to the line shooting 2. First free throw good. Shooting about 85% from the line this game. Outside of Castro, no one has missed a free throw. Hunger 70% on the season. Checking in is Eli. As is Furman. Checking in as well. 49-42. Second one for Hunger. Got it. Mini 5-0 run here for the Revs. Hunger last game had no points off the bench. Much better outing here so far. The man averaging about 6.5 points per game this season. Curry will take it down after the give from Eli. 50-42. Work on Aaron Gurn. Bounce pass. To the side it goes. Holloway. Back up top for Eli. Eli. Cut for Furman. Not there. So Eli going to keep it. Looking for a second cut for Curry. Not there. So now goes back to Curry after the pass from McCarthy. 9 on the clock. Working here on Benjamin. Trying to drive inside. Looking for some separation. Not there. Spins around. Kicks in the corner. 3-ball. Eli. Got it. How's it going, Cujo? Appreciate you tuning in. Eli in the corner. J.E. for 3. It's a 5-point game. Aranguren now. He'll drive inside. He's doubled. Spins around by the second block. Looking to put it up and will. Misses the layup. He was wide open. There was no one on him. And Curry gets the board. Don't know how he blew that one. Now McCarthy. Catch and shoot 3 in transition. That one too strong. And a good strong board there by Autry. Autry on the right side. Set by Hunger. Going to wave it off. Autry looking to drive inside. He'll put up the shot. That one's blocked. No foul. Jump ball. McCarthy. And I don't know what the tie-up is. They don't have it on the scorebug. George Washington is trying to drive inside now. And they're missing some good looks from inside. Stays with GW. Need to pass more, yep. So GW had the possession arrow. Promise you I pick Army plus 20. Won't have a GW be winning by 29 right now. Yep, that's usually how it works when you bet. Castro posting up here on Eli. Has the height advantage. Baby hook is good. Castro 6'11", Eli 6'6". They got to do more of that. They're finally not messing around. They're finally going inside. Play the way they should have been playing this entire time. Furman gives it up top to Eli. Eli crossing over, working on Castro. Picks up his dribble, swings it out to the far side. Furman. From the elbow, deep 2. That one misses short. And GW gets the board here. Johnson up top. He'll give it off to Arger, and he'll try a 3. That one, no good off the pick. He can play time with shot clock. Didn't need to take it. Eli, they'll go quick. In transition. Bell for 3. Good. JB for 3. It's down to 4. Transition 3 there, and Bell knocking that one down. %37% from 3 this season. Army shooting very well from 3 this game. So we go to the under 16 timeout. Army, 52% from 3 this game. This game's on ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus for this one. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out a ton on the channel, try to grow this community even more. Hit the notification bell. We're going to be live for Florida Duke later tonight as well. We got 2 games on the docket today. Florida Duke later tonight. Tomorrow we got 2 games. High Point SIU. And we'll be live for the Utah Tech Santa Clara game as well. So if you got bets on that, or if you are a fan of one of those teams want to watch it, there you go. Have chicken dumplings soup. All good. Yep. One of those days. With cold weather. It's like, I'm crazy. I bet Army to win. I mean, that's a good money line. It's a good money line right now. You got money on Army? Nice. Seems like bait. This just seems weird with George Washington right now. That Army of all teams, not a good three-point shooting team. Like, at all. You pay out the clutch? Ooh, nice. My lines do nothing. You don't win. No, they do not. To get NBC to come to with the NFL would have so every other year they get a choice to win the games? Yes, you would have to do it like that. Penn State might 7.5 alt spread with Army alt spread at plus 24.5. Well, I think plus 24.5 is going to hit at this point. I would think. Put 20 on if you win, you get 260. Nice. What about 10? So not worry about losing? Yeah, only bet what you can afford. Now, 10's not a huge deal at the end of the day. Have you like a 2 every 3 years kind of thing, Keller. Inbound to the corner. That one no good as you try the 3. We're able to play by Jones, and Jones are backing away here. Jones reverse slaying. That one's good over the hands of Furman. Back up to 6. Curry takes it down. Yeah, you got like 1,800 bets. Yeah, you bet a lot. Eli. Swings it around, goes up top here to Curry. Curry pick on the right side, set by Eli. Curry loses the handle. He tries to cross over. Stays with Army, though, somehow. And a reach-in foul there going against Johnson. Yeah, this was he make the call. Yep. It was this or Charleston Southern against UT Martin. Those were the 2 options. This and Charleston Southern UT Martin. First foul on GW. I don't know why my clock was malfunctioning there. My apologies on that. There we go. Up top here, off the inbound, it's Holloway. Holloway back to Curry. He's open for 3. Going to try it. And that one is too strong. Rebound on the play by Jones. Jones keeps himself. So pick on the left side, waves it off with Castro. Bevins back up top. Jones swinging around the far side. A drive here, working on Furman. Spins around, goes back up top to Jones. Jones crossing over on Eli. 9 on the clock. Trying to post up now. For anything on the baseline, Castro gets the easy look. And they got the height advantage. Just keep taking it to him. Cooker with gas range or induction cooker? I don't know. Swinging out wide. Bell open for 3. Going to fake the 3. Gets his man in midair. Castro 5 on 4. Got it to go. Fake the 3. Drive inside. Get the easy layup. Right, NBC. No, AFC at NBC. Wait. 3 ball for Dinkins. That one, no good off the rim. Rebound on the play by GW. CBS had the NFC. NBC had the AFC. Johnson driving here, and the slam as he gets by Holloway and Curry. They're finally getting looks inside. Really starting to take it to him. That was on option, no. Virginia, Lynchburg, West Carolina. Any D1, D2 games on option because usually the betting lines don't exist for those. And timeout call by Army. They'll have 2 left. Penn State 6 signs for tomorrow. Oof. That's it. Chiefs Bills last year at NBC. That would be insane. 32nd time out here. Johnson up to 11. One of 2 players in double figures today for GW alongside Castro, who's got 10. For Army, Furman and Bell have 11. They're in double figures. I love these early ones. Yep. Finally getting good looks. Finally actually shooting 2-pointers and driving, and it's working. Yeah, they did. They changed the Revolutionaries, yes. I call them the Revs. No one calls them the Revolutionaries. I just call them the Revs. So 50-50, just trying to stop the bleeding here if you're Army. Keep the damage to a minimum. 13-34. Right, boys, do not overlook the 2 teams. No, yes, they did. I mean, you can't bet on those games, so. I learned those games probably not the best. Usually get out of hand more often than not. Only 3-man was seems sort of a third or quadrant 3 or quadrant 4 loss or D2 loss. Jeez. Yeah, it's a 2-bid league this year. Should be at least. Holloway back on the way for the timeout. We'll go to Curry on the far side. He's got Furman in the corner instead. Going to keep himself. Furman crossed over here trying to drive on Johnson. High layup. No good. Rebound on the play. And now Jones will take it. He'll try and drive inside. Finger roll. No foul. Poked away by Johnson, but going to stay with Army after the rebound by Tate. And good for today. Ooh, good bets for today. I like Duke over Florida. Lose all mine if Army lose by 17. Ooh. All my money if Army lose by 17. Oh, man. Curry will take it down here. 7 minutes gone in the second half. To the corner it goes. Holloway. He's doubled. Feeds it back to Curry. Fakes a 3 from the Patriot League logo. Looking for some help. Trying to find Tate down low. Not there. It's going to reset up top. Curry. Swings out to the far side. Looking to drive the baseline here. Bounce pass is a weak one. It was a wild one by Furman. And stolen away. Army starting to turn the ball over a lot more now. Jenkins. Trying to feed it down low. They'll get a reach and foul. As Castro lost the handle. I believe they'll get the one on Tate. How's it going, CJ? Appreciate you tuning in. That's number 2 on Army. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out a ton here to try to grow this community even more. Inbound from underneath. Right, New Mexico, Wyoming, the other two. Yep. I'm doing all right today. College is 7:30, so no class. There you go. That's crazy, right? Teams are no room for with awful non-con. Unless the committee doesn't watch the games, which who knows? They might not watch the games. But, yeah, I heard snowed a lot on the East Coast. Heard that thing? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Dinkins. Trying to spin around. Up top. Johnson. It's an affiliate deal, so it's one of those where people only do it if I get, like, things for it. Guarded by Everson. Fadeaway 2. That one no good. Bell will take it down here. Bell looking for the step back. And second to feed it to the elbow for Tate. Tate swings it back to Furman. Furman trying to drive inside. He'll kick it out to the corner to Bell. Bell spins around. He'll reset here with 12 on the clock. Trying to drive here on Johnson. Puts up the wild layup. That one no good. A lot of wild 2s for Army as of late as they try to drive inside. And Dinkins now. He'll fake the step back 3 and down low. Easy with the slam. Castro. I was Mr. Relevant. I was. It's a 10-point game. Largest lead for the Revs. So getting some good looks from 2. This is what we expected all along. They'll play a half-court press in the corner. So they break it. Bell for 3. That one's good. Much needed 3 there for the sophomore guard. So they break the half-court press. Trapped at half-court. Someone got rid of it. Now it's down to 7. Jones working on Polk. We'll give it to Castro. Castro looking to post up here on Tate. But the shot's blocked. And out of play. The under 12 timeout. They're actually going to get... Actually, we'll get a foul on that one. It was not blocked. They're actually going to call the foul. So the report... Yeah, it was fake. The report was fake. Yeah, that didn't happen. So Wes Steinberg is a fake account. Happy 110th birthday of the pack. Yep. Not when you're on, when I'm on, we work in the morning. Yep. Yeah, that report about Abdul Carter was fake. So he was benched. It was not for that. Wes Steinberg is a troll account. That account literally is like the, it's a Centel. It's the New York version of Centel. And some people ran with it. He was benched. He was late to a meeting. He was late to a team function. Yeah, he got Steinberg, yep. I also stream Mr. Gamble and students got sponsored by the online casinos. Boston Jack is one of them. Yeah, well, Boston Jack loses all his money. It's also not regulated. The casino he works with, it's not regulated. Yeah, he got Centel, yep. Him from the car store is crazy. Yes. Yeah, it's a clearly fake account. And the under 12 timeout. When we get back here, 7-point game. Castro going to the line, shooting 2. Herbert Street's tweet about good non-con games going away. I did not. First free throw is good. I mean, we saw it right now. Alabama USF got pushed back 6 years. I saw that just happen. I think if you don't put Texas in, it sets the precedent. I think good non-conference games will absolutely go away if you don't put Texas in. Put 5,600 on Duke. Wow. Second free throw, Castro is good. They've only missed 2 free throws today. Shooting about close to 90%. It sends a message to schedule Ohio State. Yep. I think so. I think so. Curry to Holloway. 9-point game. Holloway crossing over here. Picks up his dribble. Goes up top to Furman. Furman pick on the right side. Set by Tate. And we got a reach and foul there on Castro. Away from the hoop. With very little time on the shot clock. Bad foul there. Resets it back to 20. 62-53 remains the score. With Army in possession. Going to the left side, George Washington to the right. Holloway. Feeds it out to Curry on the near side. Curry, crossing over. Looking to drive inside, kicks out in the corner to Holloway. Holloway. Jab step, going to try and contest it through. 3 on the clock. That one, no good. And Jones will take it down after the board by Castro. Jones. Feeds in the corner. Open 3. Dinkins. Got it. Great transition job. 12-point lead. Largest lead for the Revs today. Starting to pull away a little bit. Furman. Up top to Curry. He'll try a logo 3, but I think there was a whistle before that. So Army going to take a timeout. They'll have 1 left. They feel this game get away from... Steve Smith got mad at people with the troll account. I did not see that, but that does not shock me for Steve Smith. So Army calls a timeout as the scheme is starting to get away from them. They've won 2 straight, but in danger of that streak coming to an end here. Double-digit lead. And if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel, try to grow the speed even more. It's like, couldn't be me. Look, I was on TV with the helmet, but it was like, no, that definitely was you. It's the same hat you wear. It's great. Oh, that's amazing. Coppin State having their best year since they joined. I've not paid like a lot of attention to Coppin State, so I don't know. Usually they're pretty bad. -1.5 now. I like it. Again, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Army's gonna cool down from 3. GW they're gonna stop playing with their food. They're gonna actually get looks inside and stop jacking up random 3s. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Curry. Double kicks down the corner. Everson for 3. That one's good. Yeah, I did see the ref botch the coin toss by... Because you have to choose to receive or defer. Catch and shoot 3, Johnson. Just say they're going to stop playing with their food and stop taking wild 3s. They take a wild 3, and Curry gets the board. Christmas gifts for friends? I mean, jerseys, tickets to games. Just stuff like that. McCarthy. Spin around, working on Dinkins. Resets back to Curry. Curry's going to try and open look. That one misses short off the front of the rim. And rebound on the play by Johnson. He'll look to take it himself. Now feeds it down low to Hunger. Hunger, layup, foul. He'll shoot 2. Saves there on the pressure with Trevor Lawrence. Yep. Army lost a few weeks ago to Duke. Yes, they did not look good in that one. Don't make a call, Frank. Nope. 4 fouls on Army. 9.5 to go. Two free throws here for Hunger. 70% free throw shooter on the season. Hits the first. George Washington. Shooting about 86% from the free throw line. Misses that one off the back of the rim. Last touch by Benjamin. Just a third miss. So it starts to slowly become a tree. They slowly go up to Mike Tomlin's Black Magic. Yep, never. Tree's never wrong, just early. Just early. Curry will take it down here. 10-point game, 9.5 to go. Spins around Dinkins in the backcourt. I'll give it up top. It's Furman. Holloway. Now back to Curry. He's doubled. Look at feed to the opposite corner. Furman open for three. Great feed, but a horrible shot. They get the board. McCarthy. Curry. Three. Got it. They get their own rebound, and Army with another three-pointer. It's Curry, the leading scorer on the team this season, 13 per game. And George Washington going to try a three themselves. Can't get it, but Hunger gets the board, and he gets it to go over the hands of Everson. Back up to 9. It's Curry up top. Having a great game from 3. He'll feed it to Everson. Everson going to drive inside, spins around, fade away from the third block, off the backboard, too much. And Hunger gets the board, but stripped away. And same with GW. Wild sequence there, but Dinkins has it. He'll feed it to Benjamin. He'll look to drive inside, has the height advantage on Everson. Can't get it to go, though, on the reverse layup. Now Furman. 8:15 to go. Furman gives it up top to McCarthy. McCarthy picks up his dribble. On the near side, it goes to Holloway. He'll put it up with the foul and one. Count it. Holloway, no backboard needed there. He was wrong on that one with Juju. 68-61. Get that one on Autry. Army 50% from behind the arc. 15 for 30. A monster game for the Black Knights. Back-to-back games now with 15 three-pointers made. Johnson checks back in. Dinkins checks out. Cashed out? Oh, man. Yeah, I did see that. Cliff of Vandy. That's a big change in the SEC. That is... Vandy's legit. Clark Lee's doing a heck of a job. Illinois in the group? That would be insane. That would be... We would not qualify if that was our group. 68-62. Aranguren. Now Castro trying to post up here on Eli. He's double. Kicks up top. Aranguren picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Fade away. Castro can't get it. Rebound on the play by McCarthy. He's guarded with Benjamin. I'll just feed it to Curry. Back out to McCarthy on the far side. Now to the logo. It's Curry. Eli. Up top. 15 on the clock. Curry. He'll look to drive inside. He'll kick it out. Open for three. McCarthy misses short, but back to Curry. In the corner. Furman. Three. Misses that one. Back-to-back open threes. Can't get him to fall. Would have made a one-score game. And now it's Autry in possession here with 7 minutes to go. He'll go up top. Benjamin kicks out to the corner. 3-ball. George Washington. That one almost a wedgie. But they're going to get a foul. I think they're going to get a foul on Curry. So 3 free throws coming up for George Washington when we get back at the under 8 timeout. It's going to be a shooting foul. Curry's got 3. He's 3 for 6. Bell's 4 for 5, but he's on 4 fouls, so he's got to be careful. Tate on 3 for Army. No one for GW is more than 2. JBL's hired the Texas State Trooper from Scar A&M to arrest fans who stormed the field at Rutgers. If Rutgers beats Purdue and pulls up the upset. Put a poll up. Your Army's like free throws. No, they are not. Well, they're not, like, they don't have the height advantage, so it's hard to drive inside. Usually, the more you drive inside, the more free throws you get. I'll put a poll up. Who wins this one? Curry go lights up for the brand, yes. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We got 175 in the chat right now. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to like button and subscribe. He literally just tweeted today, Cujo. He literally just tweeted. I got the tweet. We're going to be live for Florida Duke later tonight. Right, Germany, Suriname, that would be a bloodbath. They won't let him run away. But that was a big swing there. You had 2 open threes if you were Army. Couldn't get it to fall. I watch this. I love college basketball. I love watching sports. What can I say? None of my Bernie Kosar. Nothing about him. Just Cujo being Cujo. We'll be live later tonight for Florida Duke. Tomorrow we got 2 games, High Point, SIU, and we'll be live for the, what game tomorrow night? Santa Clara against Utah Tech. So after Curry gets called for that foul on the 3-ball, be 3 free throws here for the Revs. 55% of you think Army pulls off the upset. Almost a 20-point spread. Feels good to go to a place where it's easy to hit the Yankees. There you go. First free throw, Johnson, good. And you guys made the call on this one. The other option was the UT Martin Charleston Southern game. You can make the call in the next game that we do for next Wednesday night. You can make the call for which one of those games. Charleston USF, WKU, Marshall, Maine, Boston, or Delaware, George Washington. 3 for 3 at the line goes Johnson. And they're shooting about 88% from the line this game. That's back up to 9. We got 3 the easy way, and Furman will take it down with 7 to go. Holloway in the corner, trying to drive inside here on Gurn. Have to reset now. Kicks it back to Furman. Furman crossing over on Benjamin. Furman looking for some help, looking for Curry. Gonna try a 3. He's got 3 today. That one cannot be the 4th. Too far wide. Rebound on the play by Gurin. He'll feed it down low. And out of bounds. Last touch by Castro. Good defense there by Eli. Getting in there. Curry will inbound this one underneath. 9-point game. 6:29 to go. We'll give it off to McCarthy. McCarthy will take it down. Now back to Curry. Curry working on Jones up top. To the far corner, back to Curry. Looking to feed Eli. He's doubled in the corner. Got to get rid of it. And just wisely throws it off the knee of Castro. You only have one time out. You don't want to burn one there. Wisely throws off the knee. He'll have a play underneath with 6:15. So like fancy baseball MVP Sunday Gray. Yep. Better catch Burks or OBJ? OBJ. Because that was PI on the play. Bell on 4 fouls checks in. He's got 4 3-pointers today, but he's got 4 fouls, so has to be awfully careful. Inbound from underneath. Looking in the corner, now going to go second read. They're going to get a foul. So looking for Furman. But they'll get Benjamin on the foul. That'll be number 3 on George Washington. So I'll redo the inbound here. Looking for Bell in the corner. Going to give it to him. Bell, who just checked in, will go back up top to Holloway. Holloway, Furman swinging around. Curry going to try the 3 after a bit of hesitation. That one no good. Rebound on the play by Eli. Eli back to Furman. He'll pump fake on the 3 by the elbow. Tries to feed it to the corner to Bell, but it's right in the line of Benjamin, who intercepts it, goes coast to coast. Misses the layup, though, but gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Top 5 best catchers? No, but it was a heck of a catch. Giulianihpu could still hit. They're going to shoot 2 free throws here, Benjamin, and one more there in the bonus. Benjamin just intercepts that pass to Bell in the corner. Army's starting to go a bit cold from 3 as of late. They're getting looks. Benjamin. First free throw. Too strong on that one. A rare miss for the 80% free throw shooter. Not sure if Furman was looking out on that pass. It's Benjamin wisely going coast to coast. Strong take there. Second free throw. Gets the friendly roll off the front of the rim. Back up to 10. Under 6 to go. Curry. It's a 4-score game. Trying to cross over here, driving on Jones. Curry from the second block feeds it out to Bell. Belly's double kicks back to Curry. He'll try a 3. That one is good. Curry's 4th of the day. Back down to 7. He did not put himself best up catches. No, he did not. He did not. Not even close. Heck of a grab, though. Heck of a grab. Benjamin feeds it out. Johnson for 3. That one way too strong, but rebound on the play by Jones. And Jones on the reverse layup off the rebound. Got it to go. 74-65. They missed the 3, but Jones gets the board reverse layup again. They're nailing their 2s today. They're nailing their 2-pointers. It's Ryan Curry. Not Steph Curry. Holloway. Spin around. Kick it out. Bell. He'll fake the 3 on Bevins. Now look to drive inside. Picks up his dribble in the third block. Holloway. Working on Johnson. Driving here. Feeds it up top. Loses the handle. Bell can't get it. And George Washington gets another steal. Jones, they're dominating in turnovers, but now an offensive foul. I believe they'll get that one on Castro. They will. For a moving screen. Ryan Curry or Steph? Who's better? Well, Steph has no points today, so. Yeah, just make contact with Curry to the face. They might review this, too. This would be huge. Could be a flagrant foul. They're going to review this for a flagrant. Offensive foul on Castro. Swat him in the face. Would be 2 free throws for Army and the ball. Yep. He's got 4. Yep, you told me. You were right on that one. I've already called 1 flagrant today. We'll see if it's flagrant 1 or flagrant 2 or a common foul. I don't think it's going to be flagrant 2. What's else you targeting for Kiffin besides Lanning? I don't know. I didn't see anything. It was 74-65, under 5 to go. I know he's not leaving Oregon. Why would he? I mean, they're a power school. He's got the resources there. He's got the money. And what do Bama and LSU have that Oregon doesn't? Just a common foul. Had a feeling, just a common foul in transition. But Curry going to inbound this one from the side. 9-point game. If you like what we see, folks, like, and subscribe to the subside on the channel. Curry inbounds this one to Furman. Back to Curry. He'll take it down. Curry. Bounce pass to Holloway. Holloway guarded by Dinkins. Feeds out to the corner. Extra pass. Curry tries to split the double and does. Curry. Behind the back pass. A bit too saucy on that one. Looking for Eli. Jones was right there for the interception. Dinkins. He'll give it off to Castro. Castro spins around. Puts up the shot. And cannot get the friendly roll off the rim. Holloway. We'll get in transition. Holloway. Up top. 3-ball. Bell. Too strong. Army going to have to get a lot of 3s to get back in this thing. Dinkins with 4 to go. He's in possession. Driving on Curry. Gets some separation on the baseline. Spins around. Kicks it out. Bevins for 3. Too much off the back. That might be an over-the-back foul here. I think they would get... I think it's going to be Castro on this one, 402. Remember the best football team has to be other than Titans? Yes. However, for the Marshall game, every donation counts toward that. So basically, if you donate... If you do Super Chat... So if you click the money sign... Any donation counts toward that. So if you donate $5, it counts as $15. It counts as triple. So that's how it is. 1-1. First free throw, no good. Army gets it back. Castro missed his third of the day from the line. Bell spins around, loses the handle, gets it back, but they're going to get a reach-in foul. I believe on Dinkins. Number 5 on GW when we get back. So how you vote for Marshall is, or any of the games, is what you do. I'll show you. What you do is this. So here's the thing. You click here, click the $sign, and then you click Super Chat and type in however much you want to give. However much. And then just type in your chat. And then you type in just the team you want. So that's all it is. So you type in, thanks, Marshall. And then you click buy and send and go from there. And it counts as triple. All right, MBK member for 15 months. I'll let Curry cook Army for the brand. We'll see. With the under 4, it's a closer game than people expected. Why does NBA allow instrumental music during play? Yeah, I don't know. I never understood that. Because no other sport does. So that's it for the Marshall game. Or any game. 74-65 your score at the under 4. I'll put up another poll. Who wins this one? Army just 1 for 6. Their last 3... The last 6 3-pointers. Their last 6 shots have been from behind the arc. So just jacking up threes, and they're not getting them to fall right now. Yeah, Fox used Ramble Rock for Big East games. Yes, they did. Doesn't hit the same. Does not hit the same at all. With the under 4 timeout, are Lakers more hated than Celtics? Lakers have won more in the modern era. Celtics, their titles are pretty spread out. Obviously, the 60s. A very different time period. But since then, since the NBA really got big on TV, the Lakers have won way more than the Celtics have. Just more dynasties. In the corner, her back underway. Working the baseline. Puts up the shot. Foul. 2 free throws coming up. Don't forget Jones or Bevins for that one, but will be Bell going to the free throw line. A 68% free throw shooter on the season. One more than in the bonus. He'll shoot 2. You're good announcer. Appreciate you, Katie. Appreciate that a ton. Yeah, I did a lot of announcing back in college and figured, you know what, let's do it here in my apartment. So, appreciate you a ton on that one. First free throw is good. Down to 8. And we stream every day. We do sports every day. College football, college basketball. Second free throw. Circles out. No good. Time is accurate. Yes. Time is accurate. 3:42 to go. 8-point game. I don't know the most hate American team. I don't know. Dinkins. They're trying to post up. Here is Castro. Work on Eli. Has the height advantage. Double kicks it back up top. Dinkins, extra pass. Gonna try the open 3. It's good. Up to 11. It's Ty Bevins. TB for 3. I don't believe Kiffin on that at all. I don't believe Kiffin the slightest bit. Right, Bulls won more than the Celtics on a time send. Holloway. Up top. Eli. Backdoor cut to Curry. Not there. It's going to Holloway. Pick on the left side. Holloway works it. Reverse lay-in, can't get it on the finger roll. Rebound on the play by GW. It's Johnson who got it. He'll reset back up top with Dinkins. 11-point game. Just going to hold it here, working on Curry. Now going to drive inside. They'll get a moving screen on Johnson. Team foul number 7 on the Revs. Offensive foul, so no free throws, but now you're in the bonus. Yep, moving the screen there. Curry took a shot on that one. You're good. This appreciate you, Helen. Appreciate you a ton on that one. And Johnson will sit. Yeah, we go live all the time on this channel. We go live all the time on here. Curry will take it down. 2:30 to go. Curry driving, posting up by the low block. He'll put up the shot. He's fouled by Benjamin. So that's what you want if you're Army. Quick possession that results in points. Obviously, it hasn't resulted in points yet, but Curry's at the line shooting too. We're going to get back in this. It's a 4-score game. You got to get quick possessions. Yeah, Heat for the American. That'd be a good pick, yeah. First free throw for Curry. That one is good. Back down to 10. If you're looking at total points for over-under, 144. Second free throw here for Curry. The junior guard, 91% the line this season entering tonight. 2 for 2 on that trip. 145 total, 77-68 your score. Jones will take it down, back down to 3-score game. So a lot of work to do, but Army hanging in there. It's 20-point underdogs. Jones. Pick on the left side, now pick on the right side, set by Castro. Feeds it to Castro down low. It's a bad feed and intercepted by Bell. Bell will look to work. He'll look to drive. He's got a man in the corner if he wants, and instead going to go to Holloway by the baseline. They'll reset. Well, you had Furman in the corner, not going to do it. Kicks down the corner. 3 ball. Bell. That one too strong. And it goes out of play. With 1:57 to go. Actually, they're going to call over the back foul. They're not going to play. It's going to be over the back foul. So 1-1 coming up here for GW. Late night CBC show Army-Navy basketball game. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Yeah, Spurs are not a bad option. So 1-1 coming up here for the Revs, making a 4-score game. Will he really by the White Sox? I don't know. Can't be worse than what they got right now with Ronsdorf. Castro, first free throw. He's missed 3 tonight, not missing that one. First one's good. Of the 1-1. Now a 4-score game again. Stay out after the stream is, or after the game is done, because we do this thing after the stream is, or the game is done. We do this thing afterwards, so make sure you stay on, because we mess around, having some fun, do a little bit like that. Castro hits the second. 79-68, it's up to 11. Curry will take it down here. Driving. Feeds it down low. Holloway puts it up. It's good. Contested layup. Got it to go. A rare 2. The last 10 minutes for Army. 79-70. Minnesota to Minneapolis. Just branding. People know where Minnesota is, but not Minneapolis. Plus St. Paul. You get the Twin Cities. That's why. Swings out. Tipped away. Good tip by Bell. So trying to feed the corner 3. Stay with GW with 1:30 left and 18 on the shot clock. That's why, because you want the Twin Cities. Try to have more appeal. So what Carolina Panthers says, Charlotte Panthers. Carolina Hurricanes instead of Raleigh Hurricanes. Dinkins will inbound from the side, going to be guarded by Furman here. Up top, Jones. Working on Curry. Jones crossing over. 9 on the clock. Step back 3 over Furman. That's the dagger. Step back 3 over Furman. 82-70. And then stolen away by GW on the next possession. See if they got a timeout in time or if they're going to get a jump ball, and possession will be with Army. Oh, it's going to go to Ohio. Yep, Buster Rhymes. If you know, you know. The step back by Jones on the last possession might be enough. What a step back 3 by Jones. Want to cash out? Yeah, you cashed out on GW? Oh, man. I told you they were going to win this one. I told you. They're going to just stop messing around and get some good looks inside. They've done that. Yeah, possession out with Army. They not get the timeout in time. Curry will inbound from the side. Bandwagon to a team in an area with no leaks. Yes, that's what it means. OT after the game? Yes, we'll do OT after the game. Curry. Gives it up top. Now swings it out wide. It's Bell. Bell going to try a 3. That one is offline. Army will finish this one. 1 for their last 8 from 3. Told you they're going to cool down at some point. Jones, he'll get fouled. You under 160? You're at 152 right now. We got a 1-and-1 here. Actually, I have an idea. Hang on, give me a second here. I have an idea. First one of the 1-and-1 is good. 83-70. I have an idea. I'll keep you updated. Second free throw of the 1-and-1 is good. They've only missed 4 free throws today. 14-point game. Curry from the elbow. Picks up his own, feeds it to the corner. Everson back to Holloway. He'll try a step back 3. That one no good. Rebound by Benjamin. Shot clock turned off. They're not going to foul. They will not foul. Army finishes 1 for their last 9 from 3. Hosts live for most games? Yes, I do. Yep. College football, college basketball, NFL, MLB. We do a lot on here. Olympics. They'll run out the clock. Jones just holding it. They'll actually put up the shot clock violation. Thanks for seeing all good, Thomas. Tomas, appreciate you, man. Yeah, the answer call. Heck of a job by landing it. 1.2 seconds. Shot clock actually was not turned off. So technically not over yet in terms of the over-under, but Curry will inbound this one to Furman, and that should probably do it. Heck of a fight by Army, but unable to hit the threes when it mattered most. GW ends the game on a run. Your final score, 84-70. Yeah, I'm doing Florida Duke later tonight at 7:30. Florida Duke at 7:30. We'll do. 84-70. The Revs win this early game. What I foul? 14-point? No. No. White flag. 5-score game with 30 seconds left? No, that's wave the white flag. 84-70 your final. All right. So we're going to do this thing now. If you never done one of these streams, you have a lot of new people in the chat. Never done one of these streams, I do this thing called overtime. How OT works is like this. I put 5 minutes on the clock. Every donation increases the time that we're on stream. Once that clock hits 0, that's the end of the stream. I'll do anything you want me to. You see what it takes to get into the queue. Any audio requests, video, chat GPT, when playing any Sporkle quizzes, do any what-if sports simulations, I will do that. To see what it takes to get in, I will do that. Spence finishes in 3rd, so it actually is it's 25 on that. So hang on, 43, 68. All right. See what it takes to get into the queue. Florida should be a good game. Yep, national champion against the Final Four team is playing out of their minds right now. Should be a fun one. We'll be live for that one over on ESPN later tonight. We're going to fire from Keller. Duke picks a snow, whatever. We're going to snow to Phoenix. All right, we'll do that. I don't know which game you want. Usually I'm able to tell. I don't know on this one. Mike with a tour. I'm assuming you want to vote on that one. Appreciate you, man. Get you on. A little afternoon OT for you guys. Yeah, we're just going to mess around on stream. Sure, so was the Jets game, let's say. All good. All good. Bad news. Hurt. Cover minus 19.5. Oof. Alright. Get you guys on the call. Oh, you want to vote? Okay, we'll put it to a vote. Yeah, we're just going to mess around on stream for a little bit. And Michael Turpentine. Appreciate it. So all this money is going to a vote. Alrighty. Let me do this. Am I still 1.5? Ooh, that's rough. There we go. All right. Appreciate you guys a ton as always. Get you on. Let me get my headphones in. Let's go main. All right. So you're going main. All right. So you're doing main. Looks like the Bikini Marshall is the one that Michaels is going to get. 72. And then Keller with $7 to main. And he also gets the bonus as things stand. All right. So, let's do this. Start with the Cheers theme. We're not going to blink songs in order. Yeah, we're going to play this at halftime last night. The game was that ugly. Kentucky UNC tonight? Should be a fun one. Kentucky has not been the sharpest this season. This is going to be a tough test. Yeah, a really tough test. I have UNC winning. So we take skin to the queue. He was to retire by Friday, yeah. The same. You want to know? Got Kentucky trust Sweat more than Davis. I get that, but Kentucky's not like the sharpest this year. All right, next up, bad news, Blink-182. We'll do OT after the game tonight as well, but if you're going to give you the opportunity here. Oh, that was not what I expected. I heard the acoustic start, and now we get, like, this is Blink drumming. Yep, this is classic Blink drumming. Just random fills everywhere. Yeah, this is punk. This is 90s Blink. BYU Penn State Crumble Cookie? The owner of Crumble, from what I can tell, is trying to raise money to keep the BYU coach. Trying to keep the coach there. Come on, another 5. Appreciate you, man. All right. Let's see what we got here. John Ross saying Sukes to make it an 8er. Makes all big games move to standalone times. All right, I like that. I like that. The sports here is just bizarre. Nothing makes sense this year in sports. The dribbling on that was insane. And JFK with a 4. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want to get you on the call for it? Which game do you want me to do? So Cool and Nourishing Blood, FNF. All right, perfect. Which game do you want? Get you on it. You guys coming hot today. I appreciate you guys. For an early stream, this has been awesome. All right. So, Mr. Stream only got 5.5 hours sleep outside, so waiting from 9 a.m. map. Oh, all good. Or tacos. Yep. Don't care. All right, we'll put it to a vote then. So, that's Rusty says about Utah being Houston yesterday. I'm guessing he joked that, yeah, in college basketball it didn't happen. That game is not for a while. Let's put it to a vote. Oh, wait, I didn't do Hurt. Wait. I heard banning AI voice and songs on their stations. Good. I have no problem with that. I'll do Hurt. I will say, come on, we do have Delaware as an option for you make the call for college basketball. We do have Delaware as an option. I like they're taking a stand against that. Probably trying to use elements of AI though. So I don't get that. They use AI for like sound. They don't use it for like voices. Because it all gets, remember, AI gets taken, like the voices get taken from someone. Someone's not being credited in that. It's gotta be modeled after someone. Right? AI in terms of like production. Basically, the technical stuff, that's still allowed. It's for the creative process that's not allowed. That's what they're banning. It's for the creative process. All right, next up, Turpentine. All right, this one, Charleston, South Florida winning this vote. So $4 going there. Are they banning AI songs? Yeah. Right, that one I have no problem with. Right, Turpentine. Oh, here we go. The dribbling on this is different every measure. It's crazy. Feasible to put a second team in Canada? Yes, I think so. I think Vancouver could get a team at some point. Just for Vancouver back on the map again? Yeah, they got hosed the first time. They got hosed badly the first time. Yep, we're on there, Nick. Yep. Fair play game so far? It might be this one. Although I probably gotta go with what's my age again? Remember for Thamel more libel? Thamel. Yeah, and I'd probably go MF State, but this one's number 2. And this one feels like classic Blink. Murphy is funny, yes, he is. The drumming is just so weird on this one. Keller with Rob with the 6. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want to get you on the call for it? Which game do you want? Whiny Quartet gets upset when I order tacos at door instead of pizza on Tuesdays. Oh boy. I love it. I love it. Guys, coming in hot so far. I appreciate it. Alright, let's do the audios from JFK. So cool. From FNF. I like the synth on this one. Very 90s house to start. Mario played with Chris Pratt. It sounds very weird because obviously it's that like that same effect, but it's like over 90s house music. USF, alright, get you on USF. More hated team? Duke. I'd say Duke's probably more hated. You see, take a skin to the queue. Audio, video, ChatGPT. Do basically anything you want me to do at this point. Got a lot of subs from that stream. I appreciate all you guys a ton. All right, next up in the queue, Nourishing Blood. Is this the Flintstones theme? What on earth? I was not expecting the Flintstones theme in this. Okay. Alright, first up in the queue, Doof makes it here to bring snow to Phoenix. Yo, my greatest invention yet, the snow inhator. Finally, Phoenix, Arizona will know the joy of shoveling driveways and frozen tours. Perry the Platypus, right on time to illustrate beautifully a practical plan. You'll see, Perry the Platypus, because you need a backstory here. Last summer I went to Phoenix to my patent Doofenshmirtz Desert Fresh Cologne. Unfortunately, no one could smell it because it evaporated instantly in the heat. So I thought, Heinz, baby, the solution is obvious. Make it snow. Instead of just making it better, because we'll make it snow instead. With just one push of a button, cold Arctic winds and pre-compressed water vapor will blast into the atmosphere and turn Phoenix into a winter wonderland / traffic disaster. Close to Africa? I would think Florida. Yeah, Elijah Moore in the practice squad. Yeah, he's falling off. He's falling off. Perry leaps from the machine. Oh, no, you don't. They wrestle. Perry flips over Doof. He grabs the remote. Perry kicks it away. Then Perry pins him. Okay, fine. You win, but at least let me monologue the ending. It's traditional. You say thank you, Perry. Thank you for the respect. I didn't really think this plan through. Snow in Phoenix would melt instantly and flood the whole city. I get sued again, so maybe it's good that you stopped me. Perry presses the button. Wait, not the self-destruct button! The machine explodes and then it snows inside Doof's building. It is mean. I would not have gone that. Okay, I admit, this is actually kind of nice. You know, it saves me money on the AC bill, too. Perry gives a thumbs up. Curse you, Perry the Platypus, but also thank you for the winter wonderland. There you go. Yeah, Phoenix snowing would kind of mess up the entire climate. How's basketball volleyball so good? I have no idea, but they're always good. That was great. I did not expect the Flintstones to see me that. Did not expect to skip the Flintstones, but that worked. All right, next up. John Rodstein hires Doof to make an error to make all these games start different times. So we're saying team in sports? All of sports. Ooh. In all of sports, like around the world, it's either... It might be Manchester City. Bill O'Brien back? Wow, that's a mistake. In American sports, most hated team? Either Duke basketball or Yankees. Let's have the Yankees. All right, here we go. John Rodstein, so you hired me to solve your tiny little sports scheduling inconvenience. You see, I, Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, have invented the perfect solution. Heinz. Tiny little inconvenience? Connecticut, Kansas, UNC, Kentucky, and Florida Duke all tipping at the same time? This is a national crisis. A crisis of rhythm, of vibes, of the calendar. College basketball is a daily documentary, Heinz, and the audience can't watch 3 episodes at once. That's why I've created the Staggerinator. It will zap... Why are the Cowboys so hated when they've done nothing this century? The attention they get. Because of all the attention they get. Regardless. It will zap the NCAA master scheduling computer and shift game time typically across the night. UConn and Kansas at 6. UNC Kentucky at 8. Florida Duke at 10. Everyone wins except Duke. They never win in my heart. This is the content the sport needs. The people deserve staggered storytelling. Oh, come on. Really? Before the narrative's even plugged in? Perry the Platypus? How do you even know I was altering the college basketball timeline? You're not even a college basketball fan. Don't Platypi sleep at night? How do you even know this is going on? I know it's a pretty big deal tonight, but come on. This really is incredible. A true blue blood rivalry. Duke versus Perry the Platypus. This is the sport in its purest form. No, Perry the Platypus. Wait, I'm not doing anything evil this time. I'm helping America enjoy simultaneous high-level matchups without needing 3 screens. Perry, I respect your commitment to duty, but the Tibble-Tip disaster must be stopped. No one wants to run a 3-game emotional gauntlet at once. Not even the Sickos Committee. Perry pauses. Does it alter free will? No. Does it destroy anything? No. Does it cause mild... Okay, that part's unavoidable. It wouldn't be in an air if everything went perfectly, but... I think it's for the greater good, Perry. Perry, this is bigger than us. It's about pacing. About letting Hunter Dickinson and R.J. Davis coexist peacefully in the national spotlight. I got the $5. Put it to a vote. Appreciate you, man. Team up because Duke tries to stop our broadcast, specifically George Carlin. All right. So, pacing. Let it happen. Fire it up. Doof slams the button. The Staggernator powers on with a blinding flash. And a loud ding, ding, ding. A sound beam fires upward. Behold, the Staggernator, the shuffles the basketball universe! In the control room, 3 employees stare at the monitor as the game time is rearranged. Did we mean to do that? Honestly, it's better now. Leave it. Hines, you did it. We avoided chaos. The night of structure. America is restored. Well, positive reinforcement. This is new. Perry, do you approve? Yes, finally, take that, my entire childhood. Gentlemen, this is March energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. So they actually all work together on that one to make it happen. I love it. All right, give me a second here. Let me fire this up. More heated? I Duke UNC basketball is more heated, I would say. Having lived in North Carolina, that rivalry gets intense. Give me a second here. Yeah, I think a lot of people dislike both. $8.2 million tax lien filed against Rozier. Wow. Yeah, he's screwed. He is completely screwed. UNC fan of Cameron, Duke at Dean. I would say UNC at Cameron. What did he mean when he said that? He was ahead of the time. He was ahead. He called the meme. I'm on with a fiver. Appreciate you, man. As I complain about leaving Theo Johnson game to catch this pass and runs in for a touchdown. Although he played like crap yesterday, but yes. I know which game you want. I'll get you on the call for it. Appreciate you, man. You guys coming hot on this early morning, I would say. I appreciate you guys. Been to either? I have not. I have not been to either. Do I call it the Dean Dome? I do not. I do not call it that. There's a good name for it. All right. Here we go. The Whiny Quartet upset that I ordered tacos on stream instead of pizza because it's Taco Tuesday. Here we go. That's right. Did I put minus 5 on the Delaware game? I don't think I did. Yeah, I definitely did not. All right, here we go. All right, Joe, just for $200, you know what that means? Some tours, some food. Pizza! He said pizza! I'm so excited! Yeah, pizza. I want pizza. I have to get pizza. Promise, promise. And I demand pepperoni. Everything should be exactly the way I want it. That's how it works. If it doesn't get pizza, I'm telling Mom. I don't care that he's a streamer. You always get pizza when you say you're getting pizza. Well, normally we order pizza, but it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Let's switch it up. Tacos. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. Taco Tuesday. Tacos? No, I don't want tacos. I don't like Tuesdays anymore. But he said pizza. Excuse me? I did not authorize tacos. Everything is ruined. She stomps around. What kind of person changes their mind like that? That's against the rules of good, of food. I want to speak to a grown-up. Chat? What's that noise? Are these geese fighting? Someone throw a trumpet into a blender? You lied to us. You lied. You were supposed to get pizza. Relative to Denny Crump. Wow, I did not know that. That's awesome. Now I'm hungry and sad and everything is terrible. He throws himself across the room. You will order pizza immediately. This is not a request. This is a royal decree. Yeah, if you don't, I'm unsubscribing. It's like my mom's unsubscribed. It's like my mom's friends unsubscribed too. Kids, relax. You can eat pizza any day, but tacos only get one special day. We want pizza. We want pizza. They storm in circles. I guess they're my next door neighbors. So that's why. Oh God, they're my neighbors. So that's the problem. Caillou is crying. Little Princess is demanding stuff. Okay. How about this? We order the tacos for Taco Tuesday, and I'll get pizza if we hit 300. Deal? Pizza and tacos? So we can have both? Well, of course you should order both. That's why I went in the first place. That's acceptable, but only because you had a pizza. Great. Everyone chill now? Yes, but probably not if the tacos arrive first. There you go. Next up, Dr. Doof tries to stop Frazen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to what is unquestionably the most overcrowded, over-talented, over-intoxicated booth in sports history. I've been in weirder rooms, but not by much. Bring good vibes. Is there a catchphrase? Fair word always. I do good. You know what? I respect the commitment. If he keeps speaking in triplets, I'm writing a thrash song about him. Triplets, the thing with the 3. I love those. Cheers to that. This shit would be a proper rock and roll train wreck. Meanwhile, back in Doof's lab. George Charles on live television again. His comedy is too sharp, too observational, too annoyingly accurate. I hate how good he is, and that's why I, Dr. Heinz Dolphinschmerz, will be using my broadcasting interrupter to ruin his football commentary forever. Perry opens the door. Perry the Platypus, right on schedule. You always want to make an entrance. It's like you rehearse it. And kickoff is moments away. The lights flicker, everything glitches. Oh, great, another corporate technology failure. Shocking. Bad stuff incoming. Why do I trust him instantly? Because Frank is either a prophet or a sitcom character. I don't know. Meanwhile, in Doof's lab, they're fighting. Hey, watch the delicate machinery. Then Frank appears through air ventilation. He teleports. Help good, Perry. What? How did you get in here? Weird ways work. You left the door open. Okay, that's vaguely unsettling. Went through window. Frank pulls out a ukulele made of stadium trash. Kindness song time. He strums 3 chords and the frequencies cause the machine to malfunction, so a ukulele saves the day. Wait, no, these chords are tuned to pure benevolence. It's short-circuiting my evil. The machine explodes to confetti. Evil stop kindly. The feed stabilizes. The group looks at the monitors. Did Frank and a platypus just save the broadcast? You know, it feels like something that should surprise me at this point, but really doesn't. Frank, come back here. I want you a rhythm guitar. Spread joy wisely. To the gooder, doer guy. And now, at last, we return you to this football game, which somehow remains less chaotic than the people describing it. Well, until Norm finishes that beer. Already did. I'm on another one. I'm on my next one. Frank holds up his ukulele. He's doing the halftime show with that ukulele. World needs weirdness. I do good. There you go. Next up, I get frustrated that Theo Johnson's not benched. Then he scores a touchdown. By the way, clock's at 0. $5 or more gets you in at this point. All right, what are we doing, New York Giants? Seriously, what are we doing? Entering whatever week this is of the season, we're eliminated from the playoffs, and somehow I haven't benched Theo Johnson for the game he's having today. First, he drops a couple of gimmies, past my grandma could have caught. She's been dead for 12 years. Then he gets a personal foul for throwing a punch out of bounds after the play was over. I mean, what are we running here? A football team of the world's angriest mime troop. Look at this, look at this. This team supposedly prides itself on discipline. Discipline. And yet Brian Dable is out there letting Theo Johnson run around like he was auditioning for a UFC contract. Bench him right now. Bench him. Sit his butt to the bench. Strap him there. Bolt the bench to the same floor. I don't care. Just get him off the field until he remembers how to play football like a normal human being. Then Johnson makes the grab over Dart. You've got to be kidding me. You're telling me the same man who 5 minutes ago was recreating Rock'em Sock'em robots on the sideline just turns to Travis Kelce for that? I mean, got to give him credit. Look at this. Perfect route. Strong hands. Breaks the tackle. Acceleration. Where was this guy? Where has this guy been hiding all season? Someone switched jerseys with him? Is this guy a stunt double? That's where the Giants exist for no other reason than make me look like an idiot on camera. Every single time. I say Bencher and the football gods say, well, actually, okay, Theo, you win this round, but don't think I forgot about the drops or the punch or the fact they cost me 8 minutes of my life of me yelling about you. Touchdown's a touchdown. I'll take it. Enjoy my slow descent, man. Just hit that like button, subscribe for more football content, and let me know in the comments, should Johnson be benched, or is one touchdown enough to buy forgiveness? Because he was able to do it there. Parents should ground the Brat Pack. Yes, they should. Lawsuit thrown out. Yes, they should. All right, last call for anything in the queue. Audio, video, chat, GPT, Sporkle quiz. What if sports? We're live later tonight for Florida Duke. Should be a fun one over on ESPN. We'll be live for that game. Don't think we'll have as many because I think we'll have more competition for that one. Plus, ESPN usually does not protect their copyright when it comes to over-the-air stuff. So, we'll see on that. But, with that in mind, guys, it was a fun morning stream. Got up early for that one and paid off. I appreciate you a ton. Appreciate you guys a ton for that one. Fun stream as always. Got a game later today. Got a lot of new subs for that one. I appreciate you guys. So again, here's the game plan. Florida Duke tonight. Maybe a new video dropping. Probably not. But we'll see. Cost for Texas to cancel Ohio State extra $1 million. Wow. Yeah, but they're coming to Austin, so I don't think they would. They're going on the road, they would. I appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off. I will see you guys tonight, 7:30 Eastern time for the Florida Duke game. Take care.